Here I am going to explain you invoice related detailed information related to invoice. So here I have created one invoice of tasks which are completed under month of March. So once you go to this invoice, this format has been populated, and these are the tasks which are added under this invoice. So these are the amounts. You can edit it by clicking here. You can change discounts as well as if you can apply percentage discount as well. So likewise it will be applied. You can add taxes here. So here I'm going to explain you detailed information related to this invoice. So let's start from basic. There is an option using which you can add taxes which are going to be used in your form. Here I have added two taxes like professional tax and GST. You can set values, flat values as well as percentage values. You can add a new tax system as, let's say, VAT. You can add like 10 or let's say 5 percentage, then just save it. So once you save, you will have an tax as a VAT available. Here already two taxes are added, so it will provide an option for VAT only. So this is how tax works for this invoice. As well as you can add payment received for this invoice. So you can choose the option add payment. You can add payment mode like check, cash, wire transfer. You can select wire transfer in case of NEFT or TGS. Here I have selected an option check. I can add check number in description. Let's say check number and amount of, let's say, 100, and payment received date, and just save. So you will have a detail available like this: a check of 100 rupees on receive date, check number, etc. So you will have a balance total which you need to receive, and you have collected 100 rupees. So you can see payment related information here. As well as you can add comments if you want to intimate your users as well as your client, then you can add comment. You can add recipients. If you want to intimate your client, then you can select client. If you intimate your users, and you can select your users. As well as if you want to select your form, then you can select. Here is the option which I have explained previously. You can link or add a task to this invoice using this option. As well as if you want to send a reminder like your invoice is due on this date, then you can select a reminder option. You can select a reminder like email or SMS. You can select a recurrence like every which day you need to send this reminder. Here I selected one. You can select a schedule on before how many days you of due date you need to send this invoice. So once you select 10 days before, then if it will send 10 days before invoice due date. So if you intimate your client like your invoice payment is due or your invoice is due on this day, then you can select appropriate option. As well as you can select the recurrence option. It will start sending reminder before 10 days in advance of due date, then, and as well as every 2 day or every 3 day. If you want to send reminder, then you can select the appropriate option. Here is the send time. It is the time after which you want to send an invoice. If you want to send after 10 a.m. before 10 days, then you can select 10 a.m. Here is the sender name and reply to email. These are which once user receives this email, you will going to see. So sender name is your firm or your detail. Let's say here I am adding my information. So etc, and this email user will be going to see as sender. You can select recipients as per your need. You can add subject line like this, as well as you can add body. Once you submit, it will show information related to reminder. Once this invoice is completed, let's say I have information ready. This, let's say this information is perfect. You can, you can edit an information of your form as well as your client, as well as you can edit invoice dates, due dates. You can edit client information by clicking on these, as well as your form address, etc, etc. You can add, as well as you can edit this footer information if you want to edit. Once this invoice is ready, you can choose an format, let's say approve invoice. So here you can see invoice is currently in draft mode. So this is not a final invoice. This is going to be, which is going to be shared to your client. So once you approve it, it will be shared with your client and it will be emailed to your client. So once admin approves this invoice, this will be confirmed information. So these are not going to send afterwards. These are not going to be edited. So all the options to edit will be removed. So this is information which are shared with client. These are the other information. If you want to, let's say you have let's say if you want to void this invoice, and then you can select mark as void. So this, you, if you want to consider this, if you have already paid, or in some circumstances if you do not want to charge your customer, then you can select a mark as void. Then you can choose this option as well.